Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy St. Patrick's Day, even though this is going up after that. Welcome back to my channel. I saw some comments saying people wanted a cook with me video, so I figured today you can cook St. Patrick's Day dinner with me. We're having corned beef and cabbage, smashed potatoes. I made Irish Guinness brown bread, but I did that yesterday. I'll insert the clips. Oh, sauteed cabbage, if I didn't say that. And I'm making, so I'm trying to go gluten-free for right now because I feel like gluten, I just have a sensitivity to it. It just hurts my stomach. I get very bloated and like lots of issues. I'm also not heavily make-upped for this video. I'm aware it looked like a thumb because I don't like doing a lot of cooking and stuff with like a full face of makeup on. It just makes me feel gross and like sweaty. I don't know. This is how I cook. This video is going to be the most real cook with me we've ever done because I'm also filming by myself. All the other times I feel like I've had help, unless I do like a voiceover and it's just me doing it like over the food. So bear with me. This is our first time. I've never made corned beef before. So if I mess it up, I mess it up. But like it seems foolproof, like so easy. I can hear my dad's phone going off in the background and it is triggering me. So I have my big cutting board station. Oh my God, before we do that, let's put on our apron. I'm a little holiday confused with the apron, but I needed a clean one and this is my only clean one. Oh, there go my glasses. Okay, so let's apron up. I'm feeling a lot less like bloated, obviously, since I stopped eating gluten, which was the whole point. So things are going great. Let's start with the most important thing. Oh my God, the corned beef brisket. So fun fact, I did the shopping for today. I Instacarted most of it because I'm lazy. And I asked for this. I literally like made sure the brand was correct and everything. And it's on like the top thing in Instacart right now for St. Patrick's Day anyway. So I got 2 pounds of boar's head corned beef, like cold cuts. So I'm a little corned beef. I didn't have to pay for it, lovely enough, because it was the wrong item. But I've been eating corned beef sandwiches every day because I have to. So I'm a little corned beef out, but it's very different to me, like the texture than this. So we have a small guy. The recipe I'm using is for a 5-pound brisket and we have a 2-pound. We have a little 2-pound baby and I am using oh my God, it's literally falling apart. My mom's Betty Crocker cookbook from her home ec class. I think I mentioned it in the cookie video I did with my dad. It is falling apart, but she swears everything in there is the best way to make everything. So we're going with Betty today. So you need your brisket, 5-pound. We have a 2-pound. 2 cloves of garlic. That doesn't sound like enough. 1 onion. Doesn't sound like enough. I have 2. I like some flavor in there. It doesn't say salt or pepper. I'm gonna put salt and pepper in the water too. Betty, flavor. We're not just your average Caucasian meal. We're trying to like do the most. Make it flavorful. I have my corned beef. I don't want to open it yet because ew, blood. So let's get everything prepped that's gonna go in the pot of water with the stuff. Because it just says to put the meat in a kettle. I'm using a Dutch oven. Cover it with cold water and then add the stuff and boil it. And then after you boil it, you just leave it in there for like 3 hours to simmer. It seems foolproof. Like how could I fuck this up, you know? And I'm just going to quarter my onions. I'll move back so you guys can see more. Oh, that was the most terrible cut anyone's done in the history of a cooking video. Am I actually joking? Great. Just to quarter it. I am not going to peel it. I think that seems really unnecessary considering it'll just be more flavorful if I leave them on, and we're not eating these onions, so why would I peel them? You know? There we go. Leave that skin on. I have an extra little onion piece because I made chicken salad earlier. So I'm gonna add that too. And then I need to crush my garlic. I'm gonna do 4 cloves. Like 2 seems like nothing. Maybe I'll just do 2 huge ones. Like for a big guy in here. We're gonna do 3. We're gonna do 3 big boys of garlic. And I'm gonna crush them. Are we loving the knife? I really that was a bad way to do that. Don't do anything like me. Can I just chop them a little bit? Like, okay, there we go. And the glasses are on. We love to see it. So that's the only prep. This sounds easy. Okay, we have a hot take coming in. Breaking news, hot take. I shouldn't be leaning in garlic juice. It says to cut up your cabbage and put it in the pot with your cabbage. We don't do that in this home. We do not believe in putting your cabbage with the corned beef in a Dutch oven. That sounds disgusting. Why would you want to cook cabbage for 3.5 hours? Why? You want to eat boiled, limp, disgusting flavor? No. We, at the very end, will saute strips of cabbage in orange juice and olive oil and salt and pepper and caraway seed, and it will be a little bit crisp, a little bit tangy, salty, a little sweet. It'll be perfect. It'll still have some crunch to it, but it won't be just like limp, soggy, disgusting, gross. We're not doing that in this home. So let me get my Dutch oven. My whole family's Irish, by the way. I don't know if my mom and my dad. This is such a baby small brisket. Look at this. Ooh, hello. But it's cute. We're gonna cover her with water. Okay. I have in cold water my corned beef. Do they even call it that before it's made? This is always my question about this. When it says like corned beef on it, could I make a regular brisket out of this? Does anybody know? Onions going into the water. Important. Oh my god, I love the small onions and garlic. Wow, 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 wow. And you know what? I'm putting salt and pepper in this. Betty, the glasses are coming off. Betty did not ask me to, but I feel she's mistaken without it. Pepper, shit ton of that. Especially because my dad's not having any. He hates pepper. Did I just forget to be in the frame today, or what's going on with me? How much salt is too much salt? I just go with what my heart tells me. You know what? For good luck. Now I'm gonna put this on the stove and we're gonna boil her. When I'm cooking like all day or something, I like to have this like wood cutting board like station set up so I can just work from one designated area and not like all over the counter. It's just like, we're here. Am I like off center? So I did already make our Irish brown bread yesterday. She's wrapped up, but I'm gonna right now insert the clips, oh God, hello, of me making this bread. It was so easy. It's an Ina Garten recipe. It's her Irish Guinness brown bread. I'm gonna link the recipe down below and put in some clips of me making it so you can see how easy it is. I actually had a great time doing it because you mix the dough with your fingers. Messy, but so much fun. Stress reliever. So I'm gonna put those clips in right here. Enjoy. Okay, so that takes care of our brown bread. Now, since I am a gluten-free queen at the moment, I was like, I want bread at this because we also usually have rye and I can't have that either. So the other day I happened to stumble upon on my Bob's Red Mill tapioca flour. There was a recipe for Brazilian cheese bread and the word easy was in front of it. So I was like, I'm sold. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make Irish cheesy bread. And how we're gonna do that? Please, I'll tell you. I'm just gonna use Irish cheese instead of regular. And that's how I feel. I need 1 egg, 1 cup of olive oil, 2/3 of a cup of milk, but I'm gonna use buttermilk because I think it's gonna be like more delicious. The tapioca flour, my cheese, and salt. Okay, we need to preheat the oven. Love that for us. I preheated the oven. Now I'm gonna grease my muffin pans. And I put all the ingredients in the blender. Okay, well we can do that. I can bring the blender here. You'll just miss out on the blending part, which I hate the noise of a blender, so like you're welcome. So here we go. I'm gonna start with my dry ingredients. Nope, I'm gonna start with greasing the things that I already forgot about. Muffin tins, yep. Well, back to this. Start dry. There's only one dry ingredient, I just realized, cheese and flour. If it's like fake flour. Unlike gluten-free queens, this one's for you. I hate the feeling of this flour because it's like a starch. Just level it off in the bag because lazy. Why didn't I just feel like I just questioned my whole life while I did this? 1.5 cups, okay. Okay, that's 1. Now this feels like cheap baking. Like, it doesn't seem like hard, like normal baking. Not that baking's like hard. It's just like, it's a science. Okay, then my other half. A strange little recipe that it's going in the blender. Well, I guess I would make like a pie dough or something in my food processor, so it's not that weird. Now my cheese. Half a cup of cheese, that's it. We definitely grated enough then. That sounds really stingy in a cheese bread. Oh my god, this cheese feels so nice. Oh my god, yeah, we definitely did too much. I'm gonna put all of it in, because I didn't grate it for nothing. Chef's treat. Oh my god. That's gonna be so good. Okay. Like 100% we're just adding all the cheese. It's definitely about a cup, so. Baking is a science. Is that gonna mess with the dough? Maybe. Do I care? No. Extra cheese always. Oh yeah. All the cheese, baby. That cheese is actually really good. Delish. When I ate a hunk of it, I wasn't sure how I felt. And now I'm not sure why, because shredded, she tastes amazing. Yum. Okay, so that's basically the dry ingredients. Now I need an egg, 1/4 cup of olive oil, and 2/3 cup of milk. My brisket is still not boiling. Oh, well, great technique. 1/4 cup of olive oil. Scrape it with your finger. Get in there. Don't be afraid to get messy. This is why you wear like workout clothes or like shitty clothes. You know, it calls for regular milk, but I'm feeling extra today. 2/3 of a cup. That's fun. Buttermilk. I feel like this is not something. Let me shake it a little. It's gonna go everywhere. I can just feel it in my bones. I hate the container. Oof, okay. I feel like a lot of people don't use buttermilk, like in anything, but it makes a difference. Like I used it in that. That's a little bit. That's like 3/4. Fuck, whatever. Well, we added extra cheese, so a little extra moisture won't hurt. I need a plastic scraper. And I have a teaspoon of salt. In every recipe, I don't know why my brain thinks that it's like more is more. Half a teaspoon seems a little light, which it actually doesn't add a little more. Egg, olive oil, milk, flour, cheddar cheese, salt. Okay, and we're ready. Now I'm gonna go pulse her. It's giving me very much like muffin batter vibes. That's what we want, baby. She's boiling. Okay, back to our breads. You know what? These are interesting because the cheese is now pulsed into the... I regret how I'm doing this because I have no control. Am I gonna keep going? Yep. Should I have gotten an ice cream scooper? Maybe. In the most me turn of events, the camera stopped filming as I was filling these, but it's fine. You didn't miss much. It did not make 12. It made 9, which, Bobs, get your shit together. This is a journey. We're on a journey together right now. This is it. So we have to bake for 20 minutes. All right, so I'll see you in 20 minutes. I'll see you when my cheese breads come out. Okay, so I just took my cheese breads out of the oven. Having a Waterloo seltzer. These are really good. I got the black cherry one right now. Yum. But they just sunk into themselves. So I think we're gonna try one. Oh, they kind of, oh. They feel a little oily. Should I do a cheese pull? It's hot. Okay, let's try. It's too hot, my fingers are burning. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna cut it in half. They're not cooked. What the fuck is this recipe? Oh my god, are they actually kidding? Who works at Bob's? I just want to talk. What is that? What is that? It's so hot. It looks like Jell-O on the inside. That is disgusting. It's like taffy. You guys. I am so sorry you had to witness that. I think it's because the tapioca is like a starch. Ew, they're like hardened taffy jelly breads. Am I going crazy, or is that the most disgusting thing you've like ever seen in your life? This failure was not my fault. I followed the recipe to a T. Flashback to me putting in buttermilk and too much cheese. Baking is a science. Is that gonna mess with the dough? Maybe. Do I care? No. Extra cheese always. I don't think that's what's the problem though. I think it's that they're having you use, oh my god, the feeling of them is so sickening. I try to play with them. They're like when kids make goop. Oh my god, that is so nasty. I just wasted so much good cheese on that. That's upsetting. All right, I'm trashing them. I'm trashing them. Hopefully when you come back, we're on the potatoes and things are going much, much better. How exciting. Hello, we're back. So much has happened since I left, you guys. I think where we left off was those terrible gluten-free cheese breads. Disgusting. So sorry about that. Now, what are we up to? Our corned beef is basically done. I'm letting it sit in its juices until we're ready to eat it. I just started boiling the water for my potatoes. So for smashed potatoes, you boil them in water first for like, probably like 12 to 15 minutes. And then you take them out, you put them on your sheet pan, smash them, sprinkle some olive oil, salt, pepper, whatever you want. Sometimes I do garlic on them too. I was gonna do some of that Irish cheddar, but I think that might be a little bit overkill. So we're gonna do that. And then, you know what, while we're waiting to put our potatoes in until the water is boiling, and I salted the water, I'm going to start slicing up our cabbage for our sauteed cabbage. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I'm just gonna do it how I think I should. Why is slicing cabbage so satisfying? I do have another cabbage. If this doesn't look like enough, this should be plenty. I don't know I've cut up this much cabbage. This is a lot of cabbage to saute. Huh. It's okay. When my mom comes home, she'll just tell me everything I did wrong anyway. We love to see it. Okay, so I'm waiting for my water to boil. I'm gonna boil my potatoes, and then I'm gonna show you guys when it's time to smash them and put them in the oven. I just wanna show you guys, my potatoes are still like boiling, but my beautiful brown bread that I made yesterday. Oh, I forgot to put the lighting on. Maybe it'll look better if I put the light on. Hold on. Oh my god, it smells so good. Beautiful, stunning. Okay, I just took my potatoes out from the boiling pot. They are steaming. So, and I greased my pan already. I like to use the bottom of like a glass or a cup to smash the potatoes so that way they stay together. And I'm just gonna do them one by one and just smash them. Oh, you can't see anything I'm doing. Okay, that's fun. Okay, wow, cooking video. Is this Food Network? Maybe. Okay, here we go. Oh, you can just feel the like crunch underneath. You can do it. If you want them crispier, do them a little bit flatter. I'm doing mine like that. So I'm just gonna let this go. I'll probably speed it up for you guys. Maybe not, I don't know. That one's gonna be a little thicker. Ooh. If they fall apart, it's okay. They're supposed to be like, you know, smashed and, ooh, well, mine are sticking to the mason jar, so maybe don't do what I'm doing. Maybe I should spray the bottom of this. Oh yeah, that was way better. These are gonna be so crispy and delicious. Oh yeah, oh my god, that one looks delicious. Okay, so now I'm just gonna olive oil, salt and pepper them. My olive oil's over here. So just drizzle them. If your olive oil comes out, mine is at the end of its ropes here. You just want them to crisp, so just give them like a drizzle. And then put a ton of salt and pepper. Like a ton. Because this is what they're gonna be seasoned with, obviously. You want them to be salty and crispy and amazing. And lots of pepper. And I'm gonna put them in the oven at 375 for like 35 to 40 minutes. I'm gonna put them in for 35 and I'm gonna check it and see if they need like another 5 or 10, whatever. Just keep an eye on them because you don't wanna like burn them after we just did all this work, boiled, smashed, now cooking. So I'm gonna put those in the oven and I'll see you guys when they come out. Now that my mom finally came home, we can make the cabbage. I've been told to put a little olive oil in the pan. There's like none in here, so emphasis on little. So you put this much butter in the pan with olive oil.
Equivalent to a tablespoon.
And how much cabbage am I doing?
Let it melt and then fill the pan.
This is a reminder that Bird can't direct, she can only do, which is such a fun trait of hers.
Sorry. Well, I'm going to put a dash of the fresh squeezed OJ.
Was a little more than a dash.
A little equivalent to about a quarter of a cup.
When do you add your seeds?
Last.
Oh my god, my potatoes look stunning. Watch out, I don't want to kill you.
Simply smashing.
Beautiful. Stunning.
Did you guys see Arlene?
Little chef's
nice.
treat.
Thank you.
Wow, these are delicious. Look at that cabbage. What are caraway seeds? They're like
Those things in
fennel or
rye
something.
bread.
Oh! Yum.
They are yummy.
She is way smaller than the beginning of the video, if you remember. But she looks fabulous. Right, Mom?
Right.
She smells good. Get carving, Mom.
How long did you cook it for?
Why, is it overdone?
No.
It's underdone?
Uh-huh.
What? It's been in there all day.
On what temperature?
It says you boil and then you simmer it all day.
Okay. Want to try a piece so that you can tell?
I got you a good knife. What the fuck is that?
It's a good knife.
This doesn't look overdone to
No,
me.
it's a texture thing. Yes.
I think it's good.
Okay, good.
Looks great. No, it's good. I like the texture. We have our finished corned beef. Our sauteed cabbage has great crunch to it. Yum. I'll show you my plate and we're gonna eat. I have my finished meal, my corned beef, my sauteed orange caraway cabbage, and my smashed potatoes, and I have a gluten-free piece of bread in the toaster. Enjoy. Moist and juicy.
You're good.
Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, follow me at BEAUTYOFTHEFOODIE, all that good stuff. Happy St. Patty's Day. Bye.